Fala galera do GBR, Bernardo aqui. Vamos no stand, estamos no
Hi
stand da
everyone, I'm Roland
Square-Enix.
Lestelin, the game director for
Vamos dar uma olhada no
Just
Just
Cause
Cause
3, and welcome
3.
to the beautiful Mediterranean island chain of Medici. As Rico Rodriguez, you'll explore all 400 square miles of this vast open world. Right now, let's just jump straight into free fall towards the town of Alba. To give you a taste of just how open-ended the physics and the systems in our game are, we wanted to create this interactive presentation. So at various points today, we'll be asking you to make a choice about how to approach different situations in the game.
Já dá pra ver logo de cara que o mundo é bem grande,
and everything you see here on the screen,
bastante coisa pra fazer.
The hills, the mountains, the beaches, you name it, what you see, you can go straight to it. The story behind Medici is that it's being held under the brutal control of the dictator General Di Ravello. And as you can see, his domineering presence can be felt throughout all the towns and the villages. Inspiring a revolution to free the people is no simple task for any ordinary citizen. But Rico is no ordinary person. With his unique tools of destruction and large arsenal of weaponry, it's entirely up to you on how you want to free the people. It can all start with toppling one of the classic symbols of General Di Ravello's rule. So for your first choice, how do you want to tear this statue down?
Vamos ver quais são os jeitos que a gente pode destruir essa estátua.
Alright guys, so this is completely up to you. Whatever you cheer the loudest for, that's the way the game's gonna go. So is it gonna be Farmer's Revenge? Alright, a few of you for that. How about Stop Hitting Yourself?
Yeah!
Alright, a few more for that one. How about Catapult? Yeah! I think let's go with Catapult.
Alright, well let's look what happens when you combine Rico's new multi-tethers with a bit of physics and a little C4. Unlike JC2, C4 and JC3 is unlimited. So you should never feel restricted or worried about using up your reserves to cause a bit of
cabo aí pra ficar ligando as coisas. Dessa vez não é tão limitado quanto no Just Cause 2. Que beleza. Você vê que tem altos elementos de destruição aí, né?
Let's have a look at Rico's new upgraded grapple. As with JC2, traversal is very much at the heart of the experience. Medici is packed with activities, challenges, and opportunities for creative
E o range dele é bem grande, você consegue ver, ele consegue ir bem lógico, bem longe com isso.
Using his tethers, Rico is able to rip chaos objects like this from their supports. And as you destroy these pieces of propaganda, you further weaken Di Ravello's influence over the area. Gas stations were so much fun in JC2, we decided that we wanted to take them out of the core chaos progression system and just allow players to destroy them as many times as they want. And our physics play to our favor as a chain reaction kicks off and the whole place goes up.
Bom, dá pra ver aí que o nível das explosões está a nível Michael Bay, que é bem bacana para esse estilo de jogo. E agora tem uma wingsuit também no jogo. Dá bastante liberdade de movimentação no jogo.
Just as with the parachute, Rico can use his grapple to pull himself along, thus giving him an additional speed boost.
De novo, dá pra usar a mesma coisa que o paraquedas, dá pra usar o grapple para acelerar na wingsuit. Com certeza é mais difícil do que parece pelo demo, né? Mas deve ser bem divertido mesmo
not only builds massive ships for Di Ravello, but contains huge spherical fuel tanks and distillation towers. One of the game's largest explosions is contained within.
E dá pra ver que dá pra fazer uma transição de wingsuit para paraquedas. É de se imaginar que fazer a transição de paraquedas para wingsuit também seja possível.
Alright guys, how are we going to take this place down? Option 2, hit the jump. No one? Alright, how about jet setting? Use a plane? Alright, a few for that. How about the bowling ball?
Yeah!
Let's do the ball.
With Just Cause 3's new physics engine, the scope for destruction is increased tenfold. Even the smallest initial explosions can cause huge chain reactions that take out the whole structure.
Pelo jeito, como tá com um monte de placa de inflamável, a sensação promete.
Fuel tank from its supports, turning it into a huge, highly explosive bowling ball.
Fez o setup aí, vamos ver como é que vai ser o desenrolar da reação em cadeia.
Alright, so we've blown up the refinery and we've seen the cascade of destruction.
Dá pra ver, as explosões são bem grandes, bem cinemáticas, épicas.
Over 80 different air, land, and sea vehicles. Drive, crash, do whatever you want. Our driving model has been completely overhauled since Just Cause 2, giving players more control over the vehicles themselves, as well as increasing their destructibility. And of course, there are numerous race challenges for you to play that will allow you to unlock vehicle-based mods to improve your life.
Opa, aí uma novidade. Você agora pode botar upgrade no carro, como esse aí de pular, por exemplo.
So if you're under heat trying to get away from people, you can plow through fields of sunflowers and lavender fields, even through bushes and trees. Let's try to escape these people trying to take us down and get a good vantage point over one of Diorvello's key bridges in the area. So we'll stop here. I'd give you an opportunity to blow up something truly massive in any way you choose.
Eita, vamos ver como é que a gente vai destruir essa ponte.
Alright guys, so we're going to really need some energy on this one to take the largest bridge in Medici down. Will it be in the water with Ride the Tide? Not in the water. Alright, how about in the air with Chop Chop? Yeah! Alright, let's see if we can outdo that one with the Hydra missiles. Let's go with Chop Chop.
Pelo visto vamos ao helicóptero
let's take a helicopter and use its powerful gun and missiles and see what kind of damage we can do to the general's blockade on the bridge. Shooting out the supports will result in the bridge destroying in different ways every time. We wanted to make this fun and creative, so come up with as many different ways to use this huge piece of destruction to your
advantage. Coitado desse cara, não tinha nem chance. Nossa, olha o nível de destruição que dá pra fazer, cara. Insano. Tem uma wingsuit mesmo? Não tem,
With the bridge out of commission, Rico can focus on the next objective. And to make that a little easier, we've instituted a new Rebel Drop system. The Rebel Drop system allows Rico to order weapons and vehicles at a moment's notice via airdrop. And it gives you yet another tool to pull off that crazy idea. This beautiful and peaceful flight offers us another opportunity to show off a new feature, and that's our new stunting system. So we moved away from the specific authored points on vehicles from JC2 and allowed the player total freedom on top. So if you jump out onto the plane, you can actually walk around the plane wings themselves. And of course the plane itself can be used as a means of destruction. Maybe we should get off the plane first.
Como dá pra ver aí, agora tem liberdade total de movimento em cima do veículo, depois você sai, né? E agora o veículo continua se dirigindo, mesmo com você em cima dele.
It is inevitable that Diorvello's men will catch up.
O gameplay continua tão absurdo e épico como no Just Cause 2, né? Que é muito bom.
And here we are at another of the General's huge military facilities. And it's time for another choice, how you'd like the destruction to unfold.
Alright guys, so before we complete our last and final mission of this presentation, I want to know if we have any Just Cause 3 fans out there.
Yeah!
Cool. So, are we going to do it with my guns are bigger than yours? No? No big guns out there? How about overkill is underrated? Yeah, a few of you for that. How about the parachute? Yeah! Let's go with the parachute.
While he's lethal on the ground, Rico is even more deadly from the skies. With an improved stability while attacking with parachute, Rico is both less vulnerable to enemy attacks while also benefiting from an improved vantage point. Here you can see Rico using his grapple to tear down fuel tanks from the air, seamlessly switching guns to destroy anything that's causing him any trouble.
usando o veículo inimigo pra conseguir derrotar os outros inimigos. Embaixo dele não vai conseguir te acertar, né? E ainda vai destruir o outro só de brincadeira.
Bring him down.
So let's put all of Rico's abilities and tools to the test, and take down Vigilator Soon's huge communication spires and satellite dish, and cripple the General's hold in Sirocco.
O nível de destruição possível nesse jogo é bem grande. A física não é exatamente o que você poderia se considerar de real, né? Mas esse jogo nunca teve esse propósito. Só porque não é realista não quer dizer que não pode ser muito divertido e épico. Então é isso aí, galera. Isso foi um pouco de Just Cause 3, pra ficar ligado tudo sobre Just Cause 3. Square-Enix e E3 2015. Fique ligado no vgbr.com. Valeu!
Game, música, anime, é só dar play.